Hey, usually I open up these truth bombs by telling you when and at what time I'm delivering them, but I'm going to throw out everything and I'm just going to bring it straight to you. There's really only one thing you need to understand above all else. That Federal Reserve Act 13.3 was illegal. It was actually executed illegally. That fact has framed everything that impacts your world, and you don't know it exists. I dare say that 99.99% of you don't understand what that means. I guarantee you most of media does not understand what that means, and like their counterparts in politics and within the institutions of government, particularly within finance, those who do understand what it means want, I shouldn't say want, depend on the fact that you don't get it. Here's the thing about corruption, okay? For those of you who build houses, for those of you who have worked on projects where you build things from the ground up, you cannot have something that will stand safely and erectly, that will not collapse if you bake in corruption at its foundation. Everything that we're experiencing right now with Donald Trump is quite frankly an expression. In fact, I might say the one person on this earth that probably does get what I'm telling you is Donald Trump. And he might be the perfect vile, I don't know, what is that character in Batman that was Two-Faced? Expression of it all. Because everything is a facade, and he knows it. Now, if he's guilty of trying to sell nuclear secrets to people that are going to pay him and it's a race to the bottom, I mean, he tipped his hat the other day. In so much that he said right before the Live tour, hey, nobody ever got to the bottom of 9/11, so what are you going to do? Trump is the consequence of what I'm telling you. Federal Reserve Act 13.3 is the one thing that the entire country has got to come to grips with. I'm trying desperately to connect with people who believe in liberty and justice for all, who believe in the dynamism of the American dream, who believe that the American dream is open to everyone, no matter what their religious persuasion, no matter what their race, no matter what their creed, everything imbued in the liberty and justice for all framing that our country is supposed to be. All you have to do is look at lessons throughout history to understand what's on display right now. One of the big questions that we all have to ask right now is how many people in the military and our police are loyal to MAGA? If they are loyal to MAGA, we got a problem. But all of that being said, I'll take it a step further. If Donald Trump is selling nuclear secrets or NATO defense plans to either and or Saudi Arabia and Vladimir Putin, we got a problem. But all of that is an evolution and a consequence of what I've been telling you all along. There are literally two massive deceptions and cover-up right in front of our face that we have to come to grips with. The first is, what role did Saudi Arabia play in 9/11? And what does it mean? The other side of it is everything I have revealed to you in the con and these truth bombs in the podcast that we created online called The New Untouchables. But beyond that, all you need to understand is Federal Reserve Act 13.3 was illegal. If I'm the only voice that you are hearing this from, then I am the only voice you can trust. We have got to gather millions upon millions of people in Washington, D.C. on November 1st, 2022 to express the moment that we found out the truth that has betrayed everything we think we are. You cannot put Humpty Dumpty back together again. This is the emperor's new clothes, and I'm telling you, the one thing that stands above everything, that impacts everything, is Federal Reserve Act 13.3 was illegal. Spread the word. Let the world know Patrick Lovell has the answers. And if you want to find out what those answers are, let everybody know what I've put out there for the last 7 months in these truth bombs, as well as, of course, the con at www.thecon.tv.